Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I want to talk to you guys today about something um, that some of you may have been thinking about. I'm really addressing my realtors, my real estate agents, my associate brokers, my folks that are looking to go into real estate or interested in a career in real estate. This is going to be somewhat of a testimonial. I just I'm going to bare my soul here for a minute and I'm going to get transparent with you guys. As some of you know, I have been in real estate since 2007. That's when I first got licensed, was back in 2007. And then those of you old enough to know, in 2008, there was a lot of things that happened. It wasn't good for the market. A lot of people just kind of stepped back. Real estate slowed down, and me being a new agent at that time and a bit younger, without a network or a database, I didn't even really understand or know what that was. I didn't have the support of a broker sharing with me what that was or what I should be doing. I had what they called training, or support, which now I know was not. It was purely words, a promise that was not given, or fulfilled. And so then I went into property management, and I was in property management for 4 years, I believe it was. Started as a leasing consultant, then went into being an assistant manager and moved. I was at a couple different properties. I did very well with property management. I actually really enjoyed working with the residents, handling events at the property, just helping people day to day, learning about all kinds of people. It was a great opportunity, and I learned a lot with that. During that time, I met my husband. I got married, and then shortly after, we found out we were going to have a baby, and then we had small children, and it was really important to me to be home with my kids. But I always had this desire and this kind of knowing in me that my real estate career, it wasn't over, just because I had chosen to step back and take some time to be home with my kids. I always kept everything active. I wanted to stay up on my CE credits and everything, and just make sure that I was where I needed to be, because at any moment I might jump back in the game. And then, I would do deals here and there throughout the years, and I would work the transactions on our personal home and family and close friends, things of that nature. And then I decided, you know what, I want to go full force with this. And I had my license for a while. I stayed up on real estate, read about it, all those things. Of course, I was out of the culture. I'd switched to a couple different agencies who I won't name their names, but that, promised a certain level of training and support that I never got. I didn't know I wasn't getting it at the time, though, because that saying, like, you don't know what you don't know. That's basically how it was. And so eventually I said, well, you know what? I think I'm just going to get my broker's license, because if I'm not going to do it now, then when am I going to do it? Because I've been licensed for so long, and I'll get my broker's license, and then I'll jump back in the game. And, then my broker will want to support me more, and maybe, I'll feel like more part of the team or whatever. And so I did it. I did the classes, I took the test, I passed, I got my broker's license. I don't have one of those stories of, oh, I couldn't pass, and I just kept at it. I passed my real estate license the first time, passed my broker's exam the first time, and quite honestly, when I passed the broker's exam and they said, hey, so are you going to be a managing broker or associate broker? I was like, associate broker, yeah, sure. I can't, I don't know how to be my own boss right now, and with a real estate business. I'm trying to, build my business within this other agency. And I was so excited, and I went in, and my broker was just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, cool, congratulations. It was no big deal. And that kind of hurt. I don't need to rely on other people for their validation, but she was someone that I looked up to, and someone that I thought was doing great things in the industry, and so I had hoped for more, I guess. And then after a few months, I just said, I really feel like I'm paying this money and I'm not getting anything out of it. I don't know what to do different. I feel like I'm doing the things that I'm being told I need to do, but nothing's happening. Nothing's changing in my life. No extra business is coming. Maybe some trickling here or there, but nothing substantial. And so I said, I'm going to start my own agency, and which I did. And so many of you may know that I had started Amber Brown Realty, and I had my own agency for 2 years. Woohoo! And it was great. It felt wonderful to have that accomplishment, and I was ready to just full steam ahead. I had marketing dollars spent, and I was ready to push the gas in April of 2020. And so if you didn't catch what I just said, April of 2020, yeah, when like the country did this and everything closed and everything flatlined and everybody was unsure of what the future would hold, and real estate had not taken off at that point. And I was just sitting here, I was heartbroken. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, and I was playing the world's smallest violin to myself because I thought, I got licensed in 2007, then 2008 crash happened, and now I got my broker's license and I'm ready to push forward. And then April, like 2020 happens. Like, where's this timing coming from? And so I was like, I'm determined. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep pressing. I was out. I was showing houses. I was being safe, guys, but I was doing everything I needed to do to continue to push forward that I knew. And like I had said a few minutes ago, I didn't know what I didn't know. Okay. So keep trekking with me. I'm going somewhere here. So then I said, I'm getting to a crossroad. Something has to happen. I can't keep doing what I'm doing. I can't keep bleeding money. I've got one way or the other. Something's got to happen. I reached out to a friend of mine who's also a lender that I work with, and I said, listen, this is where I'm at. Who do you know? What can I do? And he said, give me a couple days. I'm going to see if I can set up a meeting between you and someone else that may give you some insight. So he did. He followed through on his promise. And the three of us went out to lunch at Slopes Barbecue. It was really good. It's in Roswell. If you haven't tried it, great little family-owned barbecue spot. You have to try it. And this gentleman, he's a builder, and he just really laid down some things for me and said at the end of the meeting, hey, I know this guy. He's with Keller Williams. And I just immediately was kind of like, yeah, I've thought about Keller Williams before. I just feel like that's a lot of money, and why do I want to do that? These were my thoughts, right? Maybe some of you have the same thoughts. And I said, I'm at a point right now where my pride, I'm not even going to hold on to that. I need to do something for my family. I've got to move forward. I've got to make a better decision. And so what I did is I said, okay, give me this guy's info. I'm gonna reach out to him. And I did. And when I tell you, I reached out to him, we set an appointment, and we Zoomed. At that time, not as many people were still getting out and about. So we Zoomed, and this man, y'all, he spent more time with me and invested more in me and my future in 1 week before I ever even committed to join Keller Williams. At this point, I owned my own agency. There was no reason for me to think of rebranding myself, letting go of everything I had worked so hard for the past 2 years. There was no reason for it. He didn't even ask me to join Keller Williams. You know what he said to me? He said, I'm not sure this would be the right fit for you. You've already started your own agency. I understand where you're at, but if you are willing to do it, I would still be willing to talk to you and to help you because I want to see you achieve. I want to see you do great. He spent more time with me in that week and invested in me more than that week than all the other brokers I had been with for the previous 14 years, 15 years, whatever it was. I was speechless. I didn't even, this had exceeded so many expectations. I don't even think I had any expectations because of what I had experienced before. And so then it led to, well, let's meet in person. Let me show you the office. Let's see if maybe it would be a good fit. Because at this point, I was really coming to him saying, everything I'm getting, I mean, there were so many pieces that even as a business owner, I had not put into place. There were so many of these things that I didn't even know existed. And so I went into the office and I met with him, and I decided in that moment, you know what? I have to do this. If I don't do this now, my career is going to go down the wrong path. And I want to leave a legacy for my kids. And we talked recently, I took this thing called Bold that Keller Williams does. And if you are with Keller Williams and have not done it, or if you are thinking about joining Keller Williams, you've got to do Bold immediately. It will stretch you. But one of the things we talked about was legacy. And what are we leaving? What are we leaving? What does legacy mean? And to me, it means generational. It means my kids, their kids. It means, what am I leaving behind? What am I doing? What am I showing them? Am I just working to work, to be busy? Or am I working for freedom, to change the trajectory of my children's lives, of my life? And so I said, I've got to do this. One of the awesome things that they did, let me see if I can, I don't know if I have a business card around here, but I've got my name tag. I'll show y'all. So do y'all see that? It's Amber Brown Realty, Keller Williams Realty Consultants. And I know that the laws may change soon to where I need to drop realty off, but they were so gracious as to let me keep my branding so that my database and my sphere of influence and all those who I've been marketing to, they still see that I'm me. But guess what? You see this here? People may see this and they don't know this. Some people do. People in my database, people in my sphere know this. Everybody knows this. Did you know that Keller Williams is the largest real estate company in the world? Not our country, the world. So I joined on with them, and so I've been with them since February, y'all. It is now July. It's July 17th, okay? I've been with them since the beginning of February. I have met more people, been supported by more people, learned more about the industry. I have become more prepared. I'm more confident now just talking to people in general about, I'm a social person. I'm not scared to talk to people. But to really have data and numbers and information and up to date. Keller Williams is so advanced in technology. I always tell people the real estate industry has really been like a dinosaur. They're like the last people to catch up with things. And Keller Williams has got the best technology. They've got this system called Command. It integrates everything. There's just so much that I can't even tell you guys. And I was always that person that was like, Keller Williams is the big dog, right? I'm kind of for the underdog. I want to go with the one that's the small brokerage, the brokerage that really loves their people. Well, you know what I found? It was the opposite. I went with some of those smaller brokerages. Even one of them wasn't so small, smaller than Keller Williams, but not so small. And I'm telling you, the amount of support that you get, they're not interested in you just paying a monthly fee. They're interested in you being successful. They're interested in you growing. They're interested in you having a work-life balance, a work-personal life balance. They want you to be with your family, with your kids, for your faith to grow. They want you to be a whole person. So if you're not currently with Keller Williams and you're completely happy where you are, I would say congratulations. I think that's excellent. If you're interested in seeing how your business can grow and double, I hear stories all the time, guys, of people who come on board with us. And there was one, your system's closings 15 to like 30, just from switching, just from changing some systems, changing some things, getting the support you need, having the knowledge of the technology that's out there, having the knowledge of the systems. And I mean, the thing that's so great is even if you don't want to come on with Keller Williams, guess what? There are people who care about you so much who will still pour into you. You can still come. Robin Lemon is one of the people on our team. She's a team leader, and she's in the leadership program. And what she does is she will help you and talk to you about your real estate career to see if this is the right path for you. It is an amazing group of people. Our office is out of Roswell, but we can put you in touch with other offices. And then there's also things like Profit Share, which is willable. Does your real estate company have something that is willable that you can will to your spouse or to your children when you're gone that they're still getting paid? I don't know, maybe they do, but probably not. I mean, there's caps. Does your company have a cap to where you can get 100% after you hit your cap? Some do, some don't. I mean, anyway, guys, I know this was a long video. If you stayed on this long, I greatly appreciate it. But if you are interested in a career with Keller Williams, if you just want to have a conversation and you just want to see what the difference is, not that you are even thinking about switching. I wasn't. I have my own agency. Why would I? Think about it, guys. And I'm not a dumb person. I'm a smart person. But what I decided is to not listen to my limiting mindset. And you know what? This was in bold. This is on my wall now. Can you see it? Don't listen to your limiting mindset. Stop limiting yourself. Stop thinking that something that somebody is giving you, leads someone's given you, whatever it is what's creating your business. You're creating your business. People like you, people want to do business with you. It's what you know. So go to a place that'll nurture that. Go to a place where you have the security that you need. So I'm done. I'm over. So if you are interested, please shoot me a message, call me, text me, PM me, reply to this post, whatever it is. But I'm telling you, it can't hurt to have a conversation because you don't know if you don't have the conversation. And if you're in real estate, you should know that you have to ask even if the answer is no. Even if it's not for you. The more information, the more you know, the better you are. Just saying. Give me a call. Amber Brown, okay, with Keller Williams Realty Consultants, 770-688-7246. Now you have my information. You have no excuse. Give me a call. If I can't answer it for you, I'd be happy to put you in touch with either Aubrey Bailey or Robin Lemon. And if you do reach out to them directly, just let them know you heard it from me. I would love to talk to you and to help you on your journey. Toodles!